Hello, Geekies, and welcome to the 1-year anniversary Q&A Super Geek Friends Special!
Woo! And in normal fashion, confetti!
Woo! And a dog! Why the dog?
Damn it, I don't know who's editing this. But, so it has officially been 1 full year for us Super Geek Friends here on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't know how we made it, but we made it 1 whole year. And we'd like to thank everyone, all 445 of you. So, thank you guys for sticking with us for this whole year, and we thought we'd do a fun little Q&A for you guys.
Yeah.
So, we got a couple of questions from Twitter, Facebook, and then on our YouTube, we did like a 300 subscribers.
Yeah, like months and months
Oh
ago.
my God.
We're like, oh yeah,
Forever
we're totally gonna do a Q&A special, and then we forgot.
We did not give a time frame on that.
No, that's true.
Said
So we
would do it.
We said we would do it, we're doing it, we're holding up our end of the deal.
We didn't
Right,
lie.
it's happening.
It's happening.
All right, so we're gonna start off with a somewhat hard one from Crash Combs. What would your UFC WWE Walk Out Song be?
I think probably something by Hailstorm.
That would be really cool. Shit.
Solid.
Right? That's why I was like, I'm going first.
So I would probably do, I know this is totally cheesy and it's probably already been used. The first songs I learned on the drums were AC/DC songs. So I'd probably do
That's a good one.
Back in Black,
Any of
or like
those.
Hell's Bells,
Yeah.
or TNT. Any of those would be pretty spectacular.
Okay.
Get your head out of
So
your
I
ass,
know,
Chad.
Chad, you're definitely having a hard time
Yeah,
thinking about this. I know the obvious answer for you, and I know it's a song that Katelyn fucking hates. Am I right?
Should I just come out with a giant sun crest? Can you feel the sunshine? Will it brighten up your day? Okay, so sure, let's go with Supersonic Racing, or,
God, all I
yeah.
imagine is your UFC fighter coming out in these really tight blue shorts with these ridiculously big red sneakers.
Glad you said sneakers.
these giant red sneakers. Alright, Dustin, go ahead.
So
Shit.
this is something that changes for me all the time. Every time I get a new
Oh my
favorite.
god, I'm not recording.
What?
I'm so
On which
sorry.
camera?
On this camera.
Well, at least that camera's
Well, at
recording.
least we can.
So you
We've been
guys,
staring at the camera the whole
Not
time.
me! Hey guys!
I'm not getting rid of that footage.
No,
Supersonic
we're keeping it.
Racing,
We're
everybody
keeping it.
dancing
In
to
true
the
Super
clouds.
Geek fashion, we
If
fucked up
you're
some
in
portion
Sonic,
of the
then
recording.
you're gonna run
True to
until you
form.
die.
Okay, now it's recording.
All
We're
right.
keeping it.
Oh shit.
Like,
So
Don't we
camera,
always keep the struggle though?
camera async 1 2 3.
My answer for a WWE or UFC walkout theme changes all the time because I always end up having a new favorite.
Yep.
Right now, it is Glorious, the Bobby Roode entrance theme.
You can't have it because it's Bobby
No,
Roode.
you have to pick your own.
I have to pick my own.
Yeah,
You
Oh,
can pick your
no.
own.
Well, then.
Sorry, you can't be glorious.
Did you guys
You
already?
can't stop
you
till
went- you
victorious.
went-
Yeah. Well, you picked
this
for me. So.
Oh, I picked for you. That's right. Oh, I helped you pick.
That's fair.
Ah, shit. How about Bodog,
Bodog,
Bodog, Bodog.
Yep.
Yeah, probably go with
That's
that.
fair. That's completely
I want
okay.
you to know that when he discovered that, I woke up and he was playing it, and I left. I went somewhere, and I came back, and he was still singing it.
Shout out to DJ Cutman.
Yeah, that was a good remix.
That was a great one.
And not like I
remix.
went to get the mail. Like I got in my car and I drove away and I went somewhere and I did things.
Oh god.
All right, what's the
All
next
right,
question?
Next question from Purple Gaming 33. What is one game that you feel no matter what age you are, you will still absolutely enjoy?
Ooh, I'm actually playing it right now. Ristar, the shooting star on the Sega Genesis. Ever since I discovered it, and it was really by accident too. Like I didn't even know it existed. Never saw any ad campaigns because Sega just didn't really care. It was just a push title right before the Genesis kind of bit the dust. But I held on to the Genesis for a really long time. So yeah, Ristar, it's great. No matter like when I played it when I was 5, it was amazing, and I'm playing it right now, and it's still just as good. So definitely have to pick that one.
Yeah, it's a little tough for me. I would have to say probably the Roller Coaster Tycoons and Zoo Cut Tycoons. No matter how old or new they are, I can play those to infinity and beyond.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
Ever.
Space pinball.
Space
Pinball
Pinball!
on like
Space
the Windows.
Pinball.
Yeah, like the
one.
Windows game.
That's a good
Oh,
one.
man.
You can still get it, by the way. You can
Yeah, it's
download
still a
it.
thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have it.
It does the.
Right.
Yeah,
Perfect.
classic.
Wow. All right, it's your turn.
So my first RPG and also my favorite of all time still is Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Has my favorite Mario character, Geno. Where's the love for Geno? How come we're not getting anything else with Geno in it? Come on, Nintendo.
Nope, nothing.
No.
All right. Next question from Rogues and Role Players. To all of us, what is your biggest guilty gaming pleasure? Guilty gaming pleasure. I said that right, didn't I? Yeah, I
Guilty
did.
gaming pleasure.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
Not for me. Sonic Adventure 2. I mean,
the love-hate relationship.
it's like, it's such trash, but it's my trash, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I love that game so much, but even just playing it recently on the channel, so much shit went askew with, like, the camera angles and stuff and just falling through the game world. I'm like, it's okay. I still love you. I accept you for all your faults, Sonic Adventure 2.
I still love you.
I do. I really do.
Can I get really specific and maybe like, it's a game.
Yes.
But specifically the pyramid game on Neopets.
Oh my fucking god, yes, I haven't played that in years.
I know, but that shit was my jam.
Oh my god, I forgot about
I
that.
remember I rediscovered my account, and I was like, I haven't logged into this in like 8 or 9 years. And I found it, and I was like, oh yeah, they still have the fucking pyramid game.
But
Wow.
all your pets were dead.
Yes. Well, I mean, they don't die, but
Yeah,
they're
they
like,
don't.
they're so sad.
And they're
I'm like,
starving.
fuck
Isn't
you.
that worse? Isn't you damned your pet to a lifetime of eternal sadness?
Oh my god, Katelyn, you and I talked about this as far as like kind of digital pet games. The Quest
Yeah.
for Camelot PC game where you had like
Yeah.
the little dragon pet thing and then it grew up and then it would try to fly away and you're like, no, you stay here. You get back down. You're not ready for the real world.
All right, well, I guess, trying to think, my guilty gaming pleasure would probably be dating sims.
It's not even guilty at this point. You fucking own that shit.
I do own it, but, I mean,
Several copies.
several copies of multiple games. Yeah, I really like dating
When we
sims.
first started this show, you were like, Amber,
Remember
we
this.
have to play this dating sim. Now it's a little weird, but there's a DNA mishap and you get turned into like a snake.
Oh gosh, I remember that.
Okay.
You
And
had
then
me watch that with you.
You eased up a little bit with Hatopo Boyfriend. Not a good lead-in.
None of these have aired, by the way.
No,
never
they
will.
They are locked in the vault.
Maybe
They
one
will
day,
never
if you
air.
guys wanted enough, I'll
No.
do one on my own. I'll do it by myself.
My guilty pleasure game. This is weird because honestly, I don't play a lot of games right now other than The Binding of Isaac. So
Yeah, it's not
this
really a
is-
guilty pleasure.
That's not a
though.
guilty pleasure.
It's gotta be
I
one
love
where you're
that
like
game.
kind of ashamed of
Like,
playing it.
like Farmville or something.
I've got to say, like, anytime I find something that, like, maybe I shouldn't like I kind of geeked out and told Katelyn that we were going to play a game called Omega Content, which was an RPG where you are five, like, J-pop stars that fight evil.
That kind of sounds awesome.
That sounds amazing.
And so it's I've only started playing a little bit because I'm still hoping maybe we can do like a stream or something eventually. But it's basically part of the game is an RPG with combat, and the other part is like doing choreography and dance moves for the J-pop to save the world from evil.
I've
which
seen it. It's
is completely not something I would normally go for, but I don't know. It just looks really interesting.
That does sound really interesting. All right, next question from Game Grazers is, which Final Fantasy, if any, is your favorite? I have a bad confession. I have never played any Final Fantasy games.
That's okay. I really haven't either.
Amber, Dustin?
So mine is Final Fantasy VIII. It's the first Final Fantasy game I ever got. The first time I had a computer that had, 3.5 gigs of space on it. Holy shit.
Whoa.
I had it on PC, and I love Triple Triad. I'm a huge fan of the characters and most of the plot for that game. It kind of goes off the rails when you get into the second half of it. But all the little things, and because it was my first, I do like it more than Final Fantasy VII. Although Final Fantasy VII is still a classic in my book, I have to give it to Final Fantasy VIII. and I'm going to be collecting figures and doing unboxings as I find stuff. So eventually we're going to have some content Final Fantasy VIII related in the future.
Cool.
10-2, because I'm trash.
Not even just 10?
Correct, because I played 10-2 first.
What the fuck?
I was so
okay.
fucking confused.
Like,
Well, that's what my mom bought me. I didn't have control over this shit. I didn't have money. I didn't have a job. My mom got me 10-2 because it had the girls on the cover.
Of course.
So I played it. I'm like, oh, this is fun. I don't really get the story. And then I went back and played 10 and stopped playing once I could play Blitzball.
yeah, Blitzball's the shit.
Can we count? Well, I did play Crystal Chronicles all the way through because that was on the GameCube.
Yeah.
There's not a number attached to it. It doesn't count.
Well, I was gonna say, if we count Kingdom Hearts, I mean, I think that should count because
No.
that's got enough Final Fantasy characters in it for it to count.
Eh.
All right, what's the next question?
All right, from Nostalgia Overdose, what game do you think you'll complete the soonest? Also, hold on. Also, will you do a Minecraft Let's Play?
No.
Sorry, no Minecraft. I don't think any of us play
No.
Minecraft. I don't have anything against it. It's
No,
just,
me neither. But like, there's so many people out there that already do it and do it a million times better than what we would be able to do. Because like, I tried just to build a very simple thing. 4.5 hours go by and I have like a tree house. And I'm like, what am I even doing?
Yeah.
What have I been doing? And then I just set the whole fucking thing on fire.
Perfect way
That
to
part
end
was
that.
fun, but like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
If there was a game where you could like destroy other people's Minecraft creations, you'd play that.
No, well, there's a Lego version, or at least I heard there was like a Lego version coming out, and I could get behind that because that would take me back to like the days of Lego Island.
Right.
Freaking loved that
Loved
game.
Lego Island.
Yeah, so I don't know. I definitely wouldn't be able to do it.
I'm not into Minecraft.
Yeah, but
No.
so what game do you think you'll complete the soonest? For me, like if we want to do personal games, do you want to do personal games or on the channel?
On the
games?
channel, well,
On the channel.
if
Let's do on the channel.
I think it would honestly be Super Mario 3D World because we're almost at the end of that.
Yeah, we're really
We're getting
close.
really close. And then after that, I would say probably Sonic Adventure because we just have Knuckles to play through, and then Super Sonic.
Right, we're pretty close on
we're
that
pretty
one.
close on those
We'll
two.
never finish Tiny Toons. It's
No, I
never
mean
gonna
we've
happen.
taken a break from Tiny Toons because for obvious reasons.
Yeah, are you guys okay about that? Like, has the wound healed yet?
I think so.
I think so.
Like I've kind of even forgotten where we were. So
Oh,
it'll
I
be
know
a pleasant-
exactly where we
It'll
were.
be are we still on the pirate ship?
No, we finished that. We
Oh, so
conquered
we're in
that
the
demon.
we're in
No,
the industrial area, right?
What?
No, we're still in the fucking snow. We haven't
Oh,
made it
that's
to the
right.
We haven't
We're in the
made it to
snow.
the industrial area.
Oh,
That sucks.
fuck.
All right, next question. What are your favorite cartoons? And then the second part is, what are your opinions on Star Wars Rebels Season 2 finale?
Well, I haven't watched it, so I have no opinion.
Who was that one from?
From Mad360, sorry.
So these two will answer the Star Wars question. My favorite cartoon is Reboot.
That's a good
Definitely.
one.
Reboot
That's a good
is my
You Canadian.
end all be all favorite cartoon.
He's so freaking Canadian, man. Like,
Except for the OVAs where they did like redubs and all the characters' voices changes. That
No
really
one likes
threw me
that.
off, okay?
Mhm, no
like,
one likes
no.
For
oh, so are we talking all time or like
Probably all
current?
time.
Yeah, let's do all time.
Because I
Do
mean,
all
there's
time.
not a lot of cartoons on the air.
For me, the one I've rewatched enough, Avatar: The Last Airbender. I have watched a lot. I love Legend of Korra too, but like,
There wasn't even any like debate on that. We're like, well, we know what Katelyn's is.
right? Everyone knows what mine is like
Yeah.
that.
This is actually really tough because I watch a lot of cartoons.
Yep.
It's hard to say all time, but recently I would say Over the Garden Wall.
Oh, that was
Just
a really
good.
good
Just because
one.
it's a very well crafted, short series. It knew when to start, knew when to end. It was perfect. If I were to say recent cartoons otherwise, it would be The Amazing World of Gumball.
That's
simply because
fantastic.
the amount of technical skill it takes to... They've got stop motion characters, 3D characters, traditionally animated characters, flash animated or vector animated characters. They've got so much going on. It's always really visually impressive. But if we were to go all-time animated series, oh, that's tough.
Got it.
Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to take my answer back.
No reboot.
It's close, but I have to go with Batman the Animated Series.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
great.
a good
That's
Damn
my
it,
end all
Dustin.
be all
That was-
I
favorite.
literally went, I got it, and then Dustin's like, Batman.
You can be Batman too.
I can be Batman?
Yeah, you can be Batman.
I'm Batman.
I'll be more specific. Batman Beyond.
Yeah, that was a great one.
For a series that literally the exec said, we want a teenage Batman. That shit could have gotten fucked up really quick. It could have been super cheese, but Batman Beyond was amazing.
It was good.
Yeah.
Loved it.
And for a futuristic show, too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
compared
that's
to
true.
Spider-Man 2099,
Oh,
that shit was
I think it's called,
fucking
what was
garbage.
it, Spider-Man Unlimited or
Yeah,
something like that?
that was
yeah,
it.
that was weird.
Yeah. So, the second part to that question with the Star Wars Rebels Season 2 finale, I liked it.
That was so good.
We won't go into details because we can't do a ton in this Q&A.
Yeah, well,
but
I will say, those propeller lightsabers I hated enough until they started using them like Mary Poppin machines. Like,
that
seriously,
was
just
ridiculous.
flying away with these fucking lightsaber blades. I'm like, that's so dumb.
yeah, that was...
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens with Ahsoka. Like, that's what I'm most excited about.
Yeah, yeah.
Ahsoka is amazing.
Same. All right, next from Bros Play Matt. Hulk Hogan just won $115 million. He now has to spend it in 24 hours. What does he buy? You guys would know the best. So it's...
Self-tanner and bandanas.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's basically it.
That's it.
All right, this one is kind of not a question, but I kind of like it anyway. BB says, that's a shitload of pops. Are you ever afraid they'll come to life and murder you?
What is this? The fucked up version of Toy Story or or Toy Soldiers?
Small
yeah,
soldiers.
Small Soldiers. That's what it was. Yeah.
Do you think they'll come murder you in your sleep?
No, they're too adorable. I would hear them coming a mile away. I'd be like, blah, 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 like, because they're bobbleheads. I hear them coming.
That's amazing. All right, Juan, I am not going to try your last name. Herrero?
Hooray.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. How did this channel come to be? How long did it take to plan out everything before launching it?
Oh, God.
So the channel first came to be, I think you came and talked to me first.
Yes.
So Chad came and talked to me about wanting to start a channel and to do geeky stuff, like covering a lot of different things, not just Let's Plays, and doing lots of different shows. And then it took a while to get everything at least started. And then certain
I
shows...
think it took us about 2 months. Well, no.
So we
Oops.
all met up in January.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
It
started
took 8 months from first
early-
talks to launch.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. So that was the first talk where we were like, what are we even going to name ourselves? And that was a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of like, what is the name going to be?
Yeah. So it took like probably, like you said, 8 months of planning, because now we're at our 1 year, and this is when we launched, and we talked in January.
So to us, it's been a little bit longer, but like the official date of release of our
Right.
first episode is
Yeah.
going all the way back to Pokemon Soul Silver #1.
Yeah.
Pokemon!
We rewatched that today. That was fun.
Soul Silver!
Let's see.
Oh my god, Digital Drew.
Hold on, Drew. I'm gonna read through this whole comment.
Oh,
and find the
man,
questions
Still
again.
my heart.
We love you, Drew.
I love you, Drew, so much.
Yeah,
That's
we
why
all-
I'm
we all
gonna
heart
take 2
Drew.
seconds.
Also Sultan.
So
Also,
this was
are
when,
you a spider being?
Yeah, this is when we were thinking about playing. When we were doing the D&D prepping.
Oh yeah.
So he says, what edition were we gonna play? And I think we played
Fifth?
5th. Yeah.
It was 5th edition.
And then I play mainly Pathfinder, but maybe branching out to 5th edition soon. Good choice. So here's a question
It's
for
so
the Q&A. So here's a question from the Q&A that I got from seeing Katelyn's super rad shirt. That was my Digital World one.
Oh yeah.
What
This
is
cool.
everyone's favorite Digimon and why?
Oh, Pepperwolf.
So actually,
Pepperwolf.
mine is Metal Greymon.
That's a good one.
Because I always have liked Greymon, and I had that old toy, the one that you could like morph into Metal Greymon, but his feet would always fall off. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
I hated how it always like fell apart, but Metal Greymon was my favorite.
I'm forgetting his name. He was in the 2nd season. Was it Vmon, the blue one? He was the main characters.
Yes,
When
he was.
He got the flame armor.
yeah.
Yes.
I forget what his
I think
name
it
is.
was Vmon.
Yeah, it was Vmon.
so.
Or was Vmon the
Flame
newest
Dramon?
one? Yeah,
Something.
Yeah.
something like that. No,
I liked Angelomon.
Yeah, that was a cool one.
was that
She
the
was
one
cool.
that Gatomon like transformed
Yeah.
into?
Yeah.
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 Mine was. Oh, jeez. What was his early form? Because it's Garurumon. Yeah, honestly, I like wolves and bears. I mean, that's kind of the go-to for me.
Right.
But like the Garurumon, where he's like a commando bro with like I'll box your ears, like just like straight up fisticuff stuff, and then I just remember when he was in the smaller stage, he was just like this little chubby dude. Like, is everybody alright?
They all had amazing voices.
I
They
love
really
them.
did. A close second was, I forget what his name is when he digivolves, but it was Terriermon when he
Yeah.
evolved. It's a fucking rabbit with machine gun arms
Those are
and
pretty-
jeans. Like,
those
it's
are pretty-
fucking ridiculous, but it was amazing.
Right? That was pretty great, though. All right, next question from Red Nebula.
Oh, yay, Red Nebula.
What is each person's favorite video game of all time?
I think we kind of... Oh.
I know we kind of somewhat covered something
Yeah,
similar,
with
but like
childhood.
of all time. So
Shit.
Oh, that's tough.
I've got an answer.
Go ahead.
It's a couple. Psychonauts is one of my all-time favorite games. Mass Effect 2. And Sonic 2. If I had to go like top 3 in like multiple genres.
Yeah, let's just do quick top 3s.
Yeah.
So I really like Alice Madness Returns.
That's a good one.
That's good.
It's a good one.
I really liked the new Tomb Raider.
It's also a good one.
Not the newest
Not
one.
the newest
I
one,
haven't
but
played the newest.
The rebooted
yeah,
one.
the
Yeah, yeah.
rebooted. And then Assassin's Creed 2. I really like that one.
It was good.
Ezio's solid, definitely.
Yeah, I love Ezio.
I'm gonna keep Super Mario RPG on that list for sure. There's a game called Grandia 2. It's a RPG that was on the PlayStation 2, which is also up there near the top. And then The Binding of Isaac Rebirth Afterbirth. I mean, I put more hours into that game than any other game I've ever played in my life, so it's better be
It's
in my fucking
ridiculous.
top
He
3.
spends so much time playing that game at home. Like,
Right.
And I'm still
Like, he
not
has
a
a lot-
platinum god.
no, he has a lot of episodes out, and that's like nothing. It's nothing. It's not
Yeah.
a drop in the bucket.
That's
You
just
play
the stuff that I do for the show.
Yeah, that's just
like
for
I
the
play
show.
like on my own on the PlayStation. Like
Yeah, if you saw his PlayStation
religion.
account, it's ridiculous. He's like, well, I only need one more thing for each of these characters to be completely done with everything. And I'm like,
Too much.
I have 2. So I'll be honest, guys, I don't play a lot of video games. I watch Dustin play a lot of video games.
So is it gonna be like favorite games you've watched me play?
That's fair.
Because
That's
Heavy
fun.
Rain, you asked
Well,
me to
I know.
play.
I was actually gonna say Heavy Rain is one of them because I really liked watching you play it. But also, Majora's Mask. I like it more than Ocarina of Time. Apparently, I'm in the minority.
No, that's
No,
fair.
I've actually heard that from a couple other YouTubers.
I don't know. I just some of the temples in Ocarina of Time like just killed it. For
I thought you're not an Animal Crossing fan, are you?
I've never played it.
Really? Okay. I feel like the two of you would love Animal
I know,
Crossing.
I would
Yeah.
probably play
I've spent
it
way too many
religiously.
hours in Animal Crossing. It's ridiculous.
But the last one is the first Jack and Daxter.
Oh yeah,
that's a good one.
that was a good
Good
one
choice.
I
too.
loved that game. I came so close to 100%, dude. Like, you don't understand. There was like one of the little collectible thingies. One. The whole game. That's all I need. I'm gonna get it.
All right, and then Sarah asks, for any or all SGF, what's your personal favorite video on the channel so far?
Brotherhood.
That one was pretty good.
That was a solid
That
one.
one was magical.
Very special to me, that one.
I got to sit and watch it happen, and it made me so happy.
Because
Oh, God.
like, what you guys don't see is because Amber and I are the wrestling people who are like, no, don't talk about Hulk Hogan. He's like bad now, and like you can't say it. Like we're not gonna say anything because we don't want to like ruin the
So,
magic.
like, under our breath, we're like, actually, that's Bray Wyatt. No.
And then like he's like, oh, we're not supposed to be talking about brothers, brother. And I'm like, just go with it. Just fucking go.
Oh, God. That one's pretty great.
That was a good one.
Oh, God. This is really tough for me, though. I really like some of our playthroughs of I'm a Dragon!
That's Freedom Planet.
Thank you.
Freedom Planet.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
man.
fun.
The intro where Dustin just happened to show up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That
that's
wasn't planned.
that's
That wasn't
pretty
a
bad.
bit. Dustin actually just showed up,
Uh-huh.
and we're like, all right, now this is a three-way.
That was pretty
Oh, we
fantastic.
Back the curtain a little bit. A lot of times, me and Dustin show up, and we can hear them recording, so we just stand outside.
Just stand outside
We
the door.
just stand there and we send a message going, we're here, but their phones are on silent, so we just listen.
You gotta respect
And
the
wait.
recording.
Right?
And then they're like, next time! And we're like, okay.
Yeah.
How about you?
Oh God, I have a couple of favorites, and all for different reasons because they all bring out a different type of like emotion, whether it's rage or just pure joy. If I'm going for pure joy, I'm gonna say recently when I played Sonic Adventure 2 Battle Versus with Jacob, that was like, I wasn't expecting to have as much fun as I did, but I had a lot of fun playing that one. Ragey moments, I think we've had some really good Tiny Toons episodes.
Furiosa.
Yeah, the
Furiosa was
Furiosa
great.
one was really, really good.
That was so rad.
I think there's another one that I want to say. I think I've had a lot of fun with Undertale.
Undertale's
because
great.
I've still managed to not get spoiled about that game, and doing the voices of the characters has been a lot of fun. Just because I've actually gone and listened to a couple of other Let's Players up to the point that we've gotten to, and seeing like their take on the characters, and that's probably like, I don't know, that's been fun for me to see other people's interpretation of characters that I was just kind of like winging it, you know. So yeah, but Brotherhood, that was a good one.
Pretty fantastic.
Oh wait, I remember one. It was one of the Sonic Adventure episodes where we were singing Breaking Habit. No. And I'll paint it on the walls!
Pretty sure that's the third.
Look at that spike. Look at that beautiful spike.
That's the loudest part of this video so far.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry. We even looked away from the
Yeah,
mic.
we looked away from the mic. It's just Katelyn and I project. That's just our problem.
We got deep booming voices.
I'm glad you said voices.
What else would she have said?
I don't
Yeah, I'm
know.
like, what else is deep and booming?
The episode where you fail miserably over and over and over again in the end of Sonic 2.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a good one.
That was...
No!
Just because it was the first time that I've seen you get to that place. And so it holds a very special place in my heart to like see that raw emotion of when like a game is just kicking your ass, and you get to the point where you know what to do, but you just can't do it anymore.
Just can't fucking do it.
And so that one, and then one of the Octodad episodes,
We
I'm
had
sure.
the Octodad song at the end was pretty great.
The Octodad song moment, and then probably anything Octodad that was inside
ladder.
the game, inside the games area.
Game room, yeah.
I think it's episode 8,
Yeah.
leading into episode 9.
No, the Grumps intro that I had to do because you said next time on Game Grumps, and I'm like, well, looks like I need to animate the Game Grumps intro now. So I did that in like 4.5 hours. I was so mad because I kind of had forgotten about it, and then when I got to the editing room, or editing stage, and it happened, I'm like, motherfucker! It was like 2 a.m. by the time that episode was fucking done for like a 12-second bit.
That was a labor of love.
So bad. Like that was like just I had watched like a shit ton of Game Grumps at that point, and so it just slips out because it just felt
Because Game Grumps was kind of like a recent thing for you.
yeah, it was something that I had newly discovered
Yeah, because
here.
it was when we were at our old apartment. Like, we literally just put that on while we cleaned.
Yeah, definitely. And so like I say it, and then I immediately go fuck.
Next time on Game Grumps, fuck! That sounds like a normal episode for them too, though.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So definitely those two, and then most recently, Katelyn is good at games. She swears.
Caitlin's good at games. She
Is
swears.
amazing.
That's something that was one of our earlier
That was
recordings
really
from the
early
beginning of
on.
the channel, and we were like,
It's been sitting for so long.
yeah, there was about 35 minutes worth of footage that was cut down into the Caitlin's good at games segment, which is something I would like to continue. I think that was a lot of fun.
I mean, we thought about doing it for Fury, but I'm actually pretty decent at that game.
All right, well, I tried playing. I
Mic
was
drop.
terrible. Fuck. I have another favorite episode now that I'm remembering it. The P-Block episode from Mario Maker. That was us at our. That was our. You don't remember the P-Block episode?
That was your rage moment.
Yeah, you
Remember
lost your shit. Remember, it was the
Yeah,
spikes with the P-Blocks, and we had to jump and then jump
Oh,
off.
fuck that one! Fuck that level. That was just...
Chad.
I'm sorry, child. You got something messed up.
If we haven't done any live action ones, I had a lot of fun recording. Okay, so this is something that we haven't shared yet. The Mega Man helmet unboxing. When we did that little live action skit, Katelyn just found some music and literally just threw it into the timeline, and without cutting, without any editing.
Well, I did some cutting before
Yeah,
the
beforehand,
music.
but without actually cutting it to the music, it worked flawlessly. So
Yeah.
that was completely like unedited from that point with the music. It just worked, and
It was
we were
amazing.
laughing our asses off
It
on
was
how
meant to
funny
be.
it was.
It was.
Yeah.
It was meant to be.
Okay,
Yeah.
since we're getting into live action, I will say my favorite live action that I was a part of is a boombox opening where, one, the light goes out, and two, I order the extra small shirt. Like, I ordered a woman's XL and put it on, and did not know that it was not
It's a little
for
tight.
men.
It's a little small.
So that
episode
one
was just a train wreck.
that's special to me. It's so special to me.
Keep the struggle. Keep the struggle.
It's working.
Poor Chad, just
I was like, I'm trying so hard to like daintily like.
Hit your head or something?
No,
he
well,
whacked his hand.
yeah, I
Oh,
whacked
okay.
my hand on the fan because I was trying to be as quiet as possible, but then it ended up being as loud as possible. So you know,
Oh, man.
we're professionals here.
Beautiful train wreck.
Such pros.
So I think that wraps it up for all of our questions.
Well, there was one more question.
Was there? Oh yeah, a very special butterfly sent us a question.
Yes. Kevin would like to know if we're ever going to collaborate with the miserable hair people again. The answer is no, we hate them.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck those guys.
Just
Fuck
stay,
you, Kevin.
stay in Tucson.
Kevin. Never mind.
No, like, you
Kevin,
know,
we
Oh,
love
hell
you.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're totally
In
doing
all
another one with
seriousness.
you guys.
Yes.
We invited you to our house.
Yeah, I
hang
met you.
out.
I met you in person.
Like
Yeah.
to hang out. We watched
Yeah,
wrestling.
you met
I-
Katelyn in
And not
puppet
even the
form.
puppet version of you.
Yeah,
the
I
actual
know. It was
version
the real
of you.
form. Yeah.
Did we
Great.
just break the magic?
I don't know.
We just
Ah,
destroyed their channel.
I didn't
Destroyed
say shit.
it.
That was Chad.
That was
Chad.
all me.
We met the douchebag gamer and his handler.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
There we
those
go.
guys.
Those two guys.
Those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, those other guys, they're the puppets have. I have no idea who the fuck they are.
So before we wrap this up, there's just a couple people I want to thank. One, our best commenter and liker, and I would say like our best subscribers thus far, Digital Drew. You are awesome, man. We love you so much. I always look forward to your comments because sometimes it's the only comment on the videos we get.
Right.
So we really, really, really appreciate everything that you do. It doesn't go unnoticed. And I definitely want to thank all the people that have been on the show as guests. So that includes Rachel and Sarah. Thank you so much. And of course, Jacob, thank you so much. And of course, the Miserable Hair people. It's been a lot of fun. And I hope we get to do more collabs in the future. So,
But-
any of you got any like special thanks before we wrap up this video?
I'd like to thank my mom. No, but really, she watches our videos and tolerates us.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Sometimes.
Wow.
She watches some of our stuff.
My mom actually watches, and she's like, "Yeah, I mean, I don't even mind the swearing."
That's
We've
surprising.
actually specifically told my mother-in-law, Dustin's mom, not to watch the channel.
Here's okay. I have a funny bit about that. My mom says she sends me a text message and she's like, "Oh, well, we watched one of those episodes of your show thingy."
Oh god.
It's that
I was like-
show thingy.
and then face white. Oh god, which one? She's like, I don't know what you guys are playing, some Atari game, but you guys seem to be having a good time.
Yeah, so going on that train, I'd like to thank my mom and my grandmother who were watching for a bit, but then realized how bad of a swearer I was.
Yep.
And how much of a sailor mouth I have when I'm not around family.
We even cut stuff out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've had
sometimes.
to cut some things because,
know.
like, you and me, we're like, we got off
We
and
feed.
Chad's like, I can't say that. He's like, I can't. That's my mother.
Yeah, I guess for me, another thank you is I'm going to say thanks to Digital Drew again, because I think you've been supporting us a lot on this channel, along with you followed us over to Chit Chad and my art channel.
Yep.
Like, that has been a huge, like, greatly appreciated, and we really love you.
Even if you are a spider monster, we're okay with you.
We
Forgot about
treasure
that.
you regardless. Oh, also, I do want to shout out my sister. She actually, like, watches our stuff. She thinks Octodad's, like, the coolest thing ever.
That's awesome.
We are gonna, Dustin
We
and
have
I,
to two-man that.
we're gonna be doing a special episode of Octodad where one of us will be one arm and one of us will be the other. So it's gonna be interesting to say the least.
It'll
So,
be
thanks, Kayla.
crazy. I've got to say, since I've started doing the Isaac stuff, Mr. Meerkat,
Yep.
thank you
Yeah,
so
you're
much
a
for
great one,
watching.
too.
Yeah.
Like, even like getting through the first couple of those episodes where I'm like a fawn learning to walk with my face cam commentary. Thank you so much for watching the whole thing, because it looks like you're actually like doing comment while you're watching the video because
Right.
it's like, oh, this,
Yeah, he
this,
points
this,
out
this, and
specific
this.
things,
and I'm
right.
like, you watched the whole thing? And I'm like, I didn't even watch the whole thing. No, just kidding. I have to.
I fucking had to.
But
I
yeah,
edited.
so thank you very much. That is much appreciated. Drew, I know as well as some of the other friends there that are on the Twitter that I talk to. Bros Play Matt. Thanks for doing all the wrestling stuff with us here.
Yes.
We're gonna love having you on the show to do more Wrestle Hassle in the future.
It's a blast.
And yeah.
And then Nostalgia Overdose. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks to all of our regular commenters
Yeah.
if we forgot
we
you
do
in this.
appreciate you. We treasure you.
Yeah, it just
We see your comments and we go, oh, hey!
right. It brightens up our day when we can see that people watch it and enjoy it. So
Yeah, usually when I'm in the can, it puts a smile on my face.
really?
You make Dustin happy while he poops.
Yep.
That's a
great T-shirt
seal
right
of
there.
approval. You make Dustin happy while he poops.
That'll be one of the next buttons.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Put that on a shirt.
Yeah, right.
Please don't.
Please don't.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us on our first Q&A session and for the 445, hopefully still, subscribers. And until next time, stay geeky, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.